Well, here we go. It is time for the FA Cup and third round, and let's see if we can pull off an FA Cup upset. Hello, welcome to part 5 of the Hollywood Dream, and coming up in today's episode, we do have our FA Cup third round fixture against Wolverhampton Wanderers and our League One fixture against Wrexham Wanderers. It's the Battle of the Wanderers today, but let's see which teams we can beat. But the form since the last episode has been very, very good, I want to say. We've only lost 2 games, and they were against Rotherham and Reading. But apart from that, we've won and drawn most of the games, which is very good. A couple of 1-0 draws, or a lot of 1-0 draws, but the form's been decent for our first season. And after 28 games played, we do currently sit second in the table, 3 points off Huddersfield, who do sit top, but that's not the goal for this season. The goal is to get in the playoffs, and if we can win the playoffs, that'd be great. But if we can finish in the automatics, that would be great as well. But let's see if we can pull off an FA Cup upset by beating Wolves. Obviously, we came very close to beating Man United in the Carabao Cup, obviously going 2-0 up, nearly putting off the impossible, but just wasn't to be that day. But this is the lineup for the game against Wolves. It is Okonkwo in goal, a back four of Scar, O'Connell and Brunt, Bolt and Raven as the 2 wings backs. So we've got James and Dobson in the midfield. Then we've got Shano in behind Rodriguez and Mullin up front. Come on, lads, let's hopefully try and be victorious. If not, try and get it. I don't know if replays are a thing in this day and universe. I know it's not in real life, but it's in real life. This is Football Manager. So if we can get it to go to replay, that will be very good. Extra income for the club, which is always very nice, especially when we do have millionaire owners, but it would be nice to play at the Molyneux. But let's see if we can defend this corner. And I thought Brunt should have really got rid of it, but it's a goal, and it's 1-0 to Wolverhampton Wanderers. Barely 15 minutes onto the clock, and we've already conceded our first goal of the game. Hopefully that's the only goal we'll concede today, but let's try and grab an equaliser. Ideally before half-time, but we haven't had any shots on goal yet, which is very unlike us indeed. Come on, lads. Can we get some shots that show some encouragement in the hope we can we'll get a shot on goal first, but then once we do that, we can hopefully try and get a equaliser, which might be a little difficult as Wolves do have a ball, and they do have a ball in a very good area. Can we stop them putting it across into the box? Bellegarde plays the ball to Gomez. I think this is going to be 2-0. That's a great block, a great bit of defending, and we do get it clear. We've got a corner. James whips in. Scar at the back post. This header was just narrowly over the top of a cross, but hopefully that is a sign of things to come for the second half. If we can get a few more corners, I think we'll be fine, because as far as I'm concerned, set pieces, that's our main threat of area, I think, potentially. Come on, lads. We've got 35 minutes left to play. We'll give it about 5 more minutes, and we'll make our first couple of changes. Munetzi plays the ball to Lima. Can we just get the ball clear? We don't. Shano plays the ball to Dobson. Scar out wide. Bolton. Come on. This is where we have the chance to break. Mullin has got the ball. He's got Rodriguez looking in the middle when he finds him, and he does put the ball into the back of the net to make it 1-0 against Wolverhampton Wanderers with half an hour left to play. So I think we'll do what's planned. Let's make some substitutions. Bolton is absolutely shattered, so we will get a Ryan Longman. And I think let's get off Dobson for Rathbone. I would like to get on McLean, but unfortunately he has picked up a bit of an injury, so unfortunately didn't make the bench today. But we've got 20 minutes left to play. If we can, by some miracle, get a winning goal, that would be absolutely lovely. But I don't think that's going to happen. But before Wolves take their free kick, let's make a a couple more changes. Shadow is going to make way for Elliot Lee. He could be a supported attacking midfield, and G Rodriguez is going to make way for Sam Smith with 15 minutes left to play. Wolves have got the ball, and I don't think it's going to lead to anything. Raven, a Conqueror just whip upfield. That's nice. That is very good. That's not very good. It wasn't a good clearance because Wolves do win it back pretty much straight away. I thought Raven was going to make the tackle. Can somebody take the legs out? Come on, Longman. Oh, that's it's poor, but hopefully that the Wolves don't do anything with the ball. That's a great save from a Conqueror. A brilliant save, and they do win another corner. Obviously, not a good enough corner because we don't get to show it. Brunt has got the ball. Let's get the ball out wide. Longman, brilliant control. Rathbone has the chance to cross it. Longman has the chance to cross it. Mullin with the chance. Come on. Oh, so close. I tell you what, with chances like that, I could definitely see us potentially grabbing the last minute goal, which would be absolutely unbelievable. We've got a couple minutes left to play. Are we going to get one final opportunity? It's extra time. Actually, that's good. That is very, very good. Extra time. At least it's I would prefer it to go to replay just to get that little bit of extra income, but that's fine. We'll beat them at our ground, hopefully. Come on, let's try. Can we get in a tackle? Doyle puts the ball into the back of the net to make it 2-1 to Wolves. Luckily, it's only very, very early on into extra time, so plenty of time to grab the equaliser. Mullin with the ball out to Raven. It wasn't great, but I can see what he tried to do. He tried to get a attack started, but Wolves do have the ball with Forbes running down the left-hand side. Can we just get in a tackle, please? Can somebody put in a block or a tackle before they put the ball into the back of the net, which they nearly did, but we should probably make some more changes. How many more changes? One. I thought you could make another change in extra time. I thought you could have an extra one, but appears to me that's not the case. So I think we get off Paul Mullin for Jack Marriott because he's absolutely shattered, and we're going to do with a little bit of extra pace up front as we enter the second half of extra time, where we do trail 1 goal, but let's hope we can try and grab an equaliser. Longman with a throw. Longman finds Smith, goes down, and we've got a penalty. Obviously, Mullin not being on the pitch, or Rodriguez. I'm not sure who's actually going to take this penalty. Marriott steps up and he scores it, and we are back on a level playing field, 2-2 against Wolverhampton Wanderers with 10 minutes left to play in the FA Cup third round, with a spot available in the fourth round of the FA Cup should we manage to get through. I think it's going to go to penalties. Yeah, penalty shootout it is. I tell you what, I think we've got a decent chance. If we can score at least 4 of them, score our first 3, I think we'll be all good. Marriott steps up, scores it like I knew he would. I knew he would score that. Doyle steps up for the first Wolverhampton penalty. It was a good dive by Okonkwo, but just couldn't get anywhere near the ball. Lee steps up. Will he score it? Yes, he does. Just about off the frame, off the crossbar. Graders steps up for Wolves. Will he convert it? Will he miss it? Oh, Okonkwo! He nearly gets there. He nearly got there. He dived the right way, but just couldn't do anything to keep the ball out. Smith straight at the keeper. Straight at the goalkeeper. Mupiu, obviously a defender. I reckon he's going to miss it. He doesn't. He scores it. And it's down to this. Obviously, if we miss and Wolves score, it's pretty much not over, but it pretty much is. Rathbone does score it right. We just need Wolves to somehow mess this up. Then if they do, we're still in it. Campbell, that's an absolute bullet. I don't think a Conqueror is going to get anywhere near that. That's the complete opposite direction. and we go into this penalty, knowing we have to score, and Wolves have to miss. Come on, Longman is going to step up. Never seen him take a penalty before, and he scores it. Come on, lads. Pressure is on the Wolves penalty taker. If he misses, it's sudden death. Obviously, if he scores, the Wolves go through on penalties. Come on, lads. Gomez steps up. Come on, Okonkwo. Be the hero. Did not. Not today. Not today, but I tell you what, similar to the Man United game, I'm very pleased with that result. I think a couple of additions here and there. I think we're definitely good enough for the Championship. Maybe not the Premier League just yet, but I think we took two very good Premier League games right down to the wire. Well, maybe not the Man United game, but a very positive display. So hopefully we can take that sort of positive momentum and hopefully get a win against Wickham. The lineup for our match against Wickham will be Okonkwo in goal, a back three of Brunt, O'Connell and Boyle, Bolton and Raven as the two wing backs, and in the midfield we've got Matty James and Ollie Rathbone. Then we've got Shano in behind Rodriguez and Mullin up front. Come on, lads, we nearly beat the Wolves. If it wasn't for the pesky penalties, I reckon we could have beaten them. But let's see if we can get back to winning ways for a win against Wickham, where I'm not sure if a win will take us back up into first, but it will sure take us back up into second. And Mullin has a great chance, but unfortunately couldn't get his header on target. It might have actually been offside. I'm not sure about that, but it could have been a goal. But just a positive start. But hopefully the goals will start coming soon. But hopefully for us, ideally not for Wickham. Bolton with a fantastic challenge, and Rodriguez a fantastic challenge. Bolton again, absolutely superb down that right hand side. Come on, one easy ball over the top for Mullin to run into, but just couldn't find a pass. And well done, O'Connell. Boyle whips upfield for that's a defensive howler. Mullin pounces on it, and it takes the deflection and goes out for a corner ball. That could have been Mullin's second goal of the day, but he's been a little bit unfortunate, and that's it's a good cross, but the goalkeeper does claim it before any of our head players could get their head onto it. Rodriguez has the chance to cross it. He does. Shadow looking in the middle of the box, but couldn't get his header on target. Surely it's only a matter of time before one of these shots finds the back of the net. We've had 6 shots, 1 on target. I think things are looking good. We've got a free kick. Who's taking this? Who is taking this? Paul Mullin steps over the free kick. Really find the back of the net. I'm hoping he will. Come on, Paul Mullin. Get it on target. Hopefully it's a goal. He shoots. He scores. What a goal for Paul Mullin. That's his 10th goal of the season. He is back fully fit and firing in the goals. That is absolutely amazing. Absolutely top quality. Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous. I didn't know he had it in him. Didn't realise he was a great free kick taker. And as a result, we do move back up into second. What are Huddersfield doing? Are they drawing? Are they losing? I honestly don't have a clue, and I couldn't care less about Huddersfield. Not yet, but I'm not really fussed about the league table so far. But as long as we keep on winning, I think we'll be fine. McCarthy plays the ball to Lowry. Can we just get the ball? Can we get the tackle in? Get the block in before? That's a great save from Arthur Okonkwo, who does deny a brilliant goal from Wickham. But thankfully it's corner. Can we just get it clear? Well done, Okonkwo. Safe hands. Now just get the ball upfield. Just get it clear out of danger. Right, half an hour left to play. We are going to make a couple of changes. Raven is looking a bit shattered, so we are going to get on Longman. He can play out on that left wing, left-hand side. And Jay Rodriguez is going to make way for Sam Smith. I think that's all the changes we shall do for now. With half an hour left to play, we still lead Wickham 1-0, but I think a second goal should probably wrap up the game with 20 minutes left to play. Right, I think we do make a couple more changes. Rathbone is getting tired, so George Dobson can replace him. And I think also Elliot Lee is going to come on for Jano. And I think for the final change, Boyle is going to make way for Dan Scar with 15 minutes left to play. Can we just get that second goal? Hopefully wrap up the 3 points. Obviously, I doubt Wickham are going to get a goal, but a second goal just to be on the safe side, just in case they get a last minute goal, which I don't think they're going to do. We've got a corner. Smith whips in. O'Connell at the back post. Doesn't. I think it was on target, but it was a very good save from the Wickham goalkeeper. And he does hoof upfield straight to Dan Scar, who plays the ball back to keeper. Oh my good God, that could have gone wrong. It nearly did, but if it wasn't for Cockroach's quick thinking, it might have been an equaliser. Sam Smith does put the ball into the back of the net to make it 2-0. It really was end-to-end football. It could have been an equaliser for Wickham, but no, it wasn't. It's a second goal for Wrexham, and we do have 3 points at the moment. We've got a minute left to play, but Wickham do have a ball. I think it's too late for Wickham, really. They tried their best to get a goal, but at the moment it just hasn't worked out for them. And McCleary does have the ball down the left-hand side, plays the ball to Morley. Can we get it clear? We do get the block in, and it does go out for a corner ball with literally seconds left to play of the game, and we do get it cleared. Is that going to be the final whistle? Are they going to have one more chance, or is there going to be another goal for Wrexham? No, there isn't, but what a win. What a win. A win that we definitely needed against playoff rivals, in my opinion. Absolutely a brilliant performance. Huddersfield messed up. I didn't think it was possible, but we are top of the league. What the hell did Huddersfield do? Have they even played? I don't know. Huddersfield, I thought they played, but maybe they didn't. Maybe I was getting confused with some other team. Did Huddersfield? They haven't played. They haven't played. That's why we've gone top of the league. I presume on goal difference. No, because we definitely weren't top of the league in game. So that's a bit strange. And when we play Huddersfield very soon, I think, not very soon, but soon enough. So we've got 17 games left to play. 17. I'd say big games. Obviously, we've got Birmingham coming up. I'm not going to bother showing you that because I think they're definitely out of the title race. Yeah, where are they? They're 30. They're really underachieving this season, in my opinion. I thought they were going to be title favourites or favourites to go up at least, but I think we'll probably just come back in the middle of this run for our games against Burton Albion and Lincoln. If you have enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more Den Football Manager videos, and thank you very much for watching.